What's up, locals? I'm Ryan, and this is Local Disc Golf. If you're like me, I'm always wishing my basket was quieter while practicing at home. Don't get me wrong, I love the sound of chains, but either practicing in the backyard while the neighbors are outside, or in the winter, putting in the basement while my kids are sleeping and my wife is upstairs. Today we're looking at the Chain Silencer Mod 2 from Good Dog Disc Golf. I know what you're thinking. My pool noodle works just fine. And you're right, it does. But Good Dog Disc Golf decided to make something slimmer, more premium, and slightly quieter. Today we're going to find out just how quiet the Chain Silencer Mod 2 is. And if you're into quality disc golf reviews, both of the gear you're into, as well as some new products you haven't heard of yet, maybe like the Chain Silencer Mod 2, then be sure to click that subscribe button and ring the bell, because we have some incredible gear being sent to us right now from literally all over the world that hasn't been reviewed yet on YouTube. So we have this nice neoprene design with very strong Velcro. We've got the tag here. And you'll notice here at the bottom, just below where the Good Dog Disc Golf logo is, right down the bottom here, you can see there's this really thin part down here. This is really significant to the Mod 2 of the Chain Silencer, because what this is going to do is this is going to slide down inside where the rings are that hold all your chains in place. And this is one of the biggest elements where if you're reducing the ringing of those chains against the pole, it's definitely going to be quieter. I hinted that it's quieter than a pool noodle, and spoiler alert, it is. I wouldn't say it's the kind of difference that means you go out of your way to buy this over that. I heard a difference. Let's see if you do. Let's do a quick blind test. First we'll hear the basket without any silencer, then we'll hear option 1, then option 2. Leave your guess down in the comments. Alright, so option 1 was the Chain Silencer Mod 2. Option 2 was the pool noodle. You can hear the difference, but honestly to me, the appeal of this product is in the finer details. Yes, it's slightly quieter, but it's slimmer than a pool noodle too. And I found from my testing that I'm getting less pop-outs during practice. But anytime you reduce the distance the chains have to absorb a disc, you're increasing the chances that that disc could pop back out. The Velcro is nice and strong, and unlike pipe insulation, this is easily removable. I also noticed that with it being so slim, I'm not looking at a bright pool noodle. I'm looking at a basket. I actually forget it's on there. The design is simple and slightly industrial looking with 3 color choices: gunmetal, red steel, and blue cobalt. I personally like the blue cobalt, but again, all of them are very subtle, and I don't think there's a drastic difference from one to the next. The other piece is, I think we all sort of have a front to our basket, unless you're on a huge piece of property where you can putt at it from every angle. So you can determine whether you look at, a very sort of darker version of the Chain Silencer, or if you get to the edges here, it seems to get a little bit brighter on the edges if you want to see that color there. But again, it's very subtle. There aren't many cons. I guess the one is the price at $29.99 USD, but it's slimmer and definitely a refined version of a useful item, especially for those that are trying to be considerate of those around you. And this is a great time to let you know that Good Dog Disc Golf has given us a 15% off promo code on your Chain Silencer Mod 2. Just use the code LCLDSCGLF after adding one to your cart. These are also available at Limber Disc Golf and JK Discs for our friends in Canada. I'll leave links to both shops down in the description. Does your pool noodle work? Absolutely. It quiets the chains. This is simply a refined version, being that it is slimmer and equally effective. It is more subtle and hardly noticeable, and theoretically, this should lead to less pop-outs than a pool noodle, but you are still going to get the odd one. If you have any questions about the Chain Silencer Mod 2, please leave them in the comments below or reach out to Good Dog Disc Golf. I'll leave that link down in the description as well. Is it absolutely necessary? Probably not. But am I glad I have one? Definitely. Celebrating the local community like Good Dog Disc Golf that makes this sport so great, I'm Ryan. This is Local. We are local.